I'm Sue.
And I'm Lucas.
And today we're going to talk about war in 2022. So what are your thoughts about this endless violence?
I mean, come on now, we're already in 2022. Do we necessarily have to be fighting so much war and have so much conflict? Haven't we advanced enough to stop fighting for borders? I don't get it.
But it's their rights.
Whose right?
I mean, the country.
Is Russia's right to invade Ukraine?
I mean, historically, if we were to really look back a little bit in the past, Ukraine was not Russia.
Then we look back in the past, Singapore was from Malaysia. Singapore in this.
If Singapore can reconcile with Malaysia, why not this Russia and Ukraine thing?
Because Putin ma.
Who really says that we're kidding, my mother
We are good neighbors, right? We shall
guys. Okay, but for me, I feel this argument of, we are already so far in this century, we shouldn't have any more war. I think that's false. In fact, I feel there is only going to be more wars because of the military-industrial complex. Okay, so countries are going to earn a lot of money from other people who are fighting wars. So as long as people are going to fight wars, people are going to be motivated to incite and encourage their government to go for war. Because war traditionally rejuvenates economy.
So they are okay with people dying for money?
Yeah, people have been fighting wars over imaginary friends in skies for years, so money is even more of a bigger motivation.
Can you elaborate what you mean by people encouraging?
All kinds of people. There will always be okay, let's say there's a war between country A and country B. Country C will earn if country C sells oil. Because
But you said people, like normal civilians, like let's take the example of Russia and Ukraine. Most of their citizens are against the war itself. It's the people on top. So like when you meant people, like I would agree if those are corporations that sells weapons or oil would encourage war. But normal citizens.
Country C, the countries that are not directly involved in the conflict will love that there's a conflict going on.
Do you like that there's a war between Ukraine and Russia right now?
Because they're not profiting of it.
But
no!
Okay, guys, that's how it goes.
Because you're thinking in a business minded.
That's how the world works.
Oh my god! It's very
Okay, so why are wars fought?
atrocious.
because of men in power. Every war that's waged is like what? 99% of the time is some man with a huge ego just wants to just show their ball sack and then can I say that? Ball sack and just take it over like I win. This is mine now.
Okay, that's whatever she wants to say. For me, previously wars were fought over religion and ideology, which to me are ridiculous things to fight over. The wars that are being fought right now are over resources. Resources are all they are all finite on this earth. And as our world's global population increases, all these resources, food, even clean water, fresh water is going to be a contentious resource soon. Petrol, all these are all resources that people are going to fight over.
But not all war are like that. In Myanmar, there is somewhat of a civil war going on. It's not because, you can say from the junta's point of view, is for resources and having the
power to have these resources.
The capital for peoples is, I guess, in a sense, is to have resources, but that's to give it back to the people, right?
So is war justified? I feel it, from a Ukrainian standpoint, it's justified. If people were to come into my country, I have every right to not let them come to the country.
That's for defense, not for offense.
Yeah, but you said why is war happening?
War will happen because self-defense is war.
How do we stop war?
How do we stop war?
Yeah.
Everybody on earth must have the same amount of resource. But it's not going to happen.
It's not gonna.
No, as long as I see you have a Rolex watch, I want your Rolex watch.
Okay, then.
I got a bigger gun. What is stopping me from taking your Rolex watch?
If you die also, you don't bring this Rolex watch, why? So why are you why are people fighting about all these things?
Greed law.
What Lucas was trying to share with you, the term for the Rolex watch is that you have the resources that he does not have.
But I have a bigger gun.
So with military might, you already know you're in the upper hand. and you really still want that Rolex watch, then of course for them the logic is I show my might and then I can take whatever I want.
You can just like talk nicely. Why must fight?
Diplomacy. okay, let's start this way.
Why cannot like? Why must fight? Why must bloodshed or
President, guys, I'm going to vote for her. Next Prime Minister.
Okay, let's see.
We don't need what 4gen, this is our 4gen.
We go back to the analogy. You have a Rolex watch. He doesn't have. So if you want to talk it out, are you gonna give away your Rolex watch to him anyways?
Yeah, if there is something that you can get in return, what?
Yeah, but what could he have in return?
why must you put
That's where you
violence into
sit.
this?
Then you sit down and you talk about it.
What if I have nothing that you want?
But you see
What if
this-
I have nothing, you have what? Why have I nothing? I got nothing. All I have is bigger guns, which is what Russia has. Bigger guns. All they have is bigger guns. There's nothing that they can offer Ukraine.
Yes, I agree.
Wait, what? Can you backtrack a bit? I'm not like. I mean, we already established the war from Ukraine's point of view is defense, not offense.
Yeah, but from Russia's point of view is Ukraine is so close to me. And
It's a cultural war lah.
No, it's not a cultural war.
I mean, that's the preface that they give lah, because these Ukrainians are also part of Russia. There's so much. That's what Putin wants people to believe. That's why they need to be liberated. No.
No.
That's
it's
why it's-
because Ukraine wanted to join NATO.
Yeah.
So
I think
Ukraine,
NATO
Russia
are-
cannot have NATO right at their doorstep.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
That's why the war
Okay.
is triggered, right?
yeah.
Then there is war, but like I'm also start thinking about
But
other
is it
sort
not
of-
NATO? Is it not Ukraine's right to want to be a part of an alliance?
because they are scared of Russia in a way as well,
Yeah.
and also because it's closer to other NATO countries as
So it's more
well.
justified.
What is
It is. I guess it is.
Sorry lah, I'm not a business-minded person, so I cannot like think about all the money thing. I'm more into a human,
But you see, girls, this is like our femininity talk about. Like you see the countries with
That's why
women
men are
leaders, we don't like. No, I'm not saying this is bad or good. It's really not about that. Like there are research done on why it's the countries that goes on war is usually because we have man's sensibility, and biologically the needs of men is to fight for resources. For women is to scavenge and also to create peace and harmony within the tribe itself. That's our biological need. That's why you see men just wants to fight because
fight and
they're-
fight and fight.
Sorry, but wouldn't scavenging also be like getting resources?
yeah, but like
Scavenge
Why?
oil. There's only a few places on earth you can scavenge oil.
because yeah, but like you scavenging is like biologically we just like take trees, pluck fruits. That's
It's
why. I'm-
foraging. It's a different-
Okay,
Sorry,
I think
foraging.
the conversation has just gone boom. Okay, so
Yeah, from my understanding, this is basically the meme I saw on Facebook 10 years ago about if you have if you have women leaders in charge of countries, there won't be wars, but just jealous countries who don't talk to each other.
What?
Yeah, because instead of like, oh, I'm not going to talk to you, it's like, yeah, so instead because...
Well, are you
they
saying
can-
that women treat like that? I don't want to talk to you. That's how
that's
women
the joke
leaders
I saw
do.
10 years ago. Maybe it's
but
not
then
appropriate
now you're saying that all men want to start fights.
No,
So now we cannot generalize women.
No, I'm not talking about it in terms of like stereotyping men and stuff, but biologically,
You just did.
because
The whole conversation was you stereotyping men.
You just want
I think war just have to stop. We just have to learn how to
Okay, so how
we have to
do
stop
we-
the war.
yeah,
Yeah, so,
Gandhi,
because
Mother
why
Teresa.
now you see they have war out there, but now we Singapore so we suffer, We want to buy also so expensive, You see? We suffer. Do you suffer?
Yes.
We suffer, so we have to end this suffer.
But
Ring.
you tell
Yes,
us
suffering.
No,
give us
that-
something. Tell us what's your solution.
Yeah. So how if
you
if
say-
you were the king of the world, queen of the world, how would you end this war in Ukraine?
And please don't say talking out. Yeah, legit. If talking out is not an option, what is your other option? To protect your land from people who have military might over you.
It's only
Potential candidate for president, You can-
Sorry lah, I'm not interested in politics, but
If you're not interested in politics, then war is a...
I've seen your Insta stories. You're definitely interested in politics.
no, I'm not.
Okay, let's now talk about something that's close to you. Palestine and Israel. There's a war of conflict in your end.
That's politics. That's politics. You are very interested in the topic.
I just want justice for Palestine.
Yeah, then how?
How is it?
Israel just have to stop their nonsense.
How do you stop the nonsense?
Okay, for us, our context in Ramadan.
It has been years and years and years.
No, but you see, you cannot
Our
have,
context
you
for
cannot,
Ramadan.
you cannot make an argument if your entire premise of your argument is one-sided. It's an argument because
God,
it
it's
has-
obvious that Israel is in. Okay, I don't want to talk here lah. Later I kena cancel lah.
No, it's you won't gonna cancel. But you must tell you must if you want to make an argument, you must have from both sides. So if you think Israel is doing this, why do you think they're doing that? Have you ever went to search why they are doing certain things? Or you only think that they do certain things?
Of course I know why they do it lah.
Why?
Because they want to own the land lah. They want their part of the land, which is not their land in the first place. It has never been their land. So why are you fighting for something that is not yours and you are killing people? Why?
For the resources that, and also
What? That's how I say. For the resources, why can't you say like buy the resources?
Then you have to pay.
Then you have to earn lah.
How are you gonna earn?
You ask me like, of course I don't know lah. I'm not like one
You
of
see, that's the
the.
thing. But like, let me just like.
But why must you? Is the way of earning like killing
So
people?
maybe we
Is
should
that
let
it?
maybe we should let the men
Oh my
and
God.
women who know the answers to this to continue leading the country. The only reason why we think there's so many wars going around is because now we can document the war.
I never said that. Oh my God, there are so many
Yeah,
wars
but
in
you
the
don't-
world.
but you
Please
don't-
stop. No, I'm talking.
Y'all cannot condemn.
That. Why are we?
Y'all cannot condemn an organization if y'all do not know the benefits the organization brings.
As you can see right
It is supposed to bring more
Oh my
benefits,
God.
but how
So
is Myanmar?
sadistic.
Yes.
How is Myanmar being benefiting from this?
So it's a continuous improvement.
Then what do you suggest? Everyone goes to war?
No.
Let's nuke each
I don't want
other.
to go to war.
What do you want? Nuke each other? So what's the solution?
Hashi, if Singapore goes
I don't want to go to war.
Hashi, if Singapore goes to war, you will be down in the bunker underneath, MRT doing not participating. Don't worry.
But still, we don't want to lose our loved ones.
As you
Duh.
can see, this discussion about war is bringing up a war between the four of us. So again, if you want to talk it out, do you think our talks will be as civil, or do you think it will be just like this? Exactly. Diplomacy is a very complicated matter.
Yeah.
You can always talk it out. I mean, that's what happened to the Cold War. But again, you can see that the Cold War, I would say, it has postponed. You will still have Russia and USA using other countries to fight their wars. The war is still going on.
Proxy wars.
Then would you say that like physical war is the solution then?
What kind of physical war do you have?
Like what's happening right now?
No, but then it brings me back. So if you see a group of people murdering another group of people, what are you going to do? Diplomacy it out? But it's not working.
But that's what we do first. But if it doesn't
It's not
work,
working
then
again.
obviously it hasn't.
So we shouldn't go in and stop it?
Who is stopping? Who is going into Ukraine right now? Who is coming into Myanmar? Right? People don't even want to get involved in Myanmar because they're like, well, I have nothing
the
to
media.
gain from there.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
nothing to gain from Myanmar.
I think I'm more angry
No,
with the
there's no
media
narrative.
and the social media.
Okay, see, you're so angry. You're so angry, but have you thought about the countries outside of Myanmar?
Yeah.
Would you
And I haven't been talking about Ukraine.
Yeah, no, would you be okay if your government sends your son to go fight a war in another country that has no national interest for your country? Let's say I'm Thailand, I'm the king of Thailand, I'm the commander-in-chief in Thailand. Okay?
King of Thailand is a very strong claim.
You really
You
another
are-
authoritarian
you-
state?
You are a Thai mother. Would you allow your Thai son to go and fight a war in Myanmar when Thailand has nothing to gain from it?
And to be honest, yeah, Thailand has something to gain if the war wins. There is the winning in Myanmar because we are both under authoritarian rule.
Yeah, but the only one that benefits
There is
are
a
the
coup.
rich in Thailand.
mean,
In country C.
Come on, let's
Country
face it.
C-
Who will benefit the most from this? It's rich people who
Yeah.
has resources and politicians.
But yet you want someone to intervene. Do you not want someone to intervene?
Of course. But people are not gonna do that. So what? Like, am I gonna be like stuck up? Oh my God, nobody is intervening. That's not what Burmese people are doing. They are just taking up arms and they are fighting because it's a matter of their interest as well and everyone's interest. I don't know why we like.
No, but
I don't even know where our argument is.
because you have been arguing that no one is coming to Myanmar's aid.
It's not. What do you mean argument? There is no argument.
No, but your lament has been about how no one has come to Myanmar's aid.
But I've moved on from that because that is unproductive. Like, oh my God, what is coming? What are we gonna do? But
No,
what
but
is-
I'm saying in a perfect world where people do come for Myanmar's aid,
Yeah.
how would country C's people feel about going to Myanmar's aid?
No, you talk about Thai, I give you an example already.
Okay. Let's say Myanmar in another alternate universe. Myanmar has no issues going on. Okay.
Yeah.
No issues whatsoever. Okay. And then the country of Pulau Ubin is having a war. Okay. Okay. The Pulau Ubin government and military decided to kill all the villagers in Pulau Ubin. You as a Burmese mother, sister, would you allow your Burmese son and Burmese military to go and fight the war
Well, that
in Pulau Ubin?
depends, right? Because you're like
So-
from Southeast Asia.
So that is what ASEAN.
Okay, so
That is
I
what the
think,
ASEAN countries are saying.
We need to
It
stop this
depends.
never-ending
Hey, then why
conversation.
Singapore is supporting Ukraine right now?
As you
So what do you think about war? Tell us more on the comment section and
say people, say yourself own perspective.
Don't forget to like us on social media, YouTube and Instagram.
New video every Saturday.
Friday! Every Friday!
thank you very much. Okay.
It has never been Saturday. Bye bye.
Friday, please, Friday.